This is an instruction video for the new ESLHO EQA portal. On this website, you can find information about the EQA schemes of Euroflow, EuroMRD, and Euroclonality. You can also register for these schemes and manage your schemes, including submission of results and downloading your reports. In this video, we will look up scheme info, create an account, a personal one, and a lab account, and also invite colleagues to share the same lab account. Register for schemes, view active rounds via the dashboard, view and update settings, and also go through the pages of the More menu here at the top. So here on the homepage of the EQA portal, you can view all of the schemes that are available. So there's the Euroclonality IGTR scheme, 4 Euroflow schemes, and a number of EuroMRD schemes. If you want to, so these tiles mention some really brief information about the scheme, usually about which cases are used. There's some information about registration, when it opens or until when it's open. And it has information on whether or not the schemes are accredited. So right now, all of the schemes are not accredited. If you want to see some more detailed information, read some more about the scheme, you can click on the tile. Here is some general information. There's a timeline. And also there's a list of other resources. So depending on the scheme, this will be different information. Here it's quite extensive for this scheme. So there's some additional scheme information, which is basically a detailed version of the general information, a PDF that you can download via this link. Some other files, a list of, for example, the SOPs that are used and where you can find them, a link to a video and publications. If you want to go back to the to all of the schemes, you can do this via the All Schemes button. So let's get started with creating an account. So you go here at the top to create an account. And here you have different options. So the safest and easiest option to log in is to use your Microsoft or Google account. So you can do this if you're already logged in with that account. And I would just like to mention that a lot of institutes like universities and hospitals make use of Microsoft. So employees use Teams or Outlook. If this is the case for you, there's a good chance that you can use single sign-on with Microsoft. Or you can also choose to use the regular way with an email address and a password. And that's what I will use now. So I fill in my email address. And then I will receive an email with a link that I should click to confirm my email address. So I will go to my mailbox and then come back. So now I've clicked the link in the email that I received. And I have to fill in a few personal details. So as you see, a few of them are optional, like the title, job function, and phone number. But you are asked to put your name. Then you're asked to set a password, and there's a few requirements. You can see them here at the bottom. And as you type, you will see if you meet some of them. So let's see, a few more characters. So now I meet all of the requirements for the password. So I will save it. Then I will have to indicate my areas of interest. So these three items basically refer to the Euroclonality schemes, the Euroflow schemes, and the EuroMRD schemes. And you're required to select at least one of these. Then I'm asked to create a lab account. So if a colleague already created a lab, you don't need to go through these steps. Your colleague can invite you to the lab and you will share the same lab account. but I haven't done that already, so I will create a lab. Go. Let's add the website. Next. So now I can add a shipping address and a billing address. I will do this already because it will save me time later on when I register for schemes. So it's possible to pre-fill with the details I filled in earlier. So this is for the person that will receive the sample. So that could be you or it could be someone else. And please note that we use the restrictions of FedEx. So when we send packages, there's really restrictions to what we can fill out in terms of the number of characters. Some accents cannot be used. And we added these validation rules to these fields. So if you type something that's not allowed, that we cannot fill in with FedEx, you will get a warning. So for example, if I use signs that should not be filled in, I get a warning and it tells me what I can use. Also, if you use too many characters, you will get a warning like this. So there we go. The rest is fine. Then for invoices, I will need to add a billing address now or later during registration. So I will also do it now. So this is for many institutes, this is a person at the financial department. So you will have to fill in their details. For now, I will just fill in the same details here. Don't forget your VAT number if applicable. And you can also fill in several addresses. So say you, for different schemes, you need different billing addresses or different shipping addresses. You can also take this along. And now in this final step, I can invite colleagues. So everyone has a personal account, but with colleagues of your lab, you will share the same lab account. And this means that you can collaborate within schemes. So I will invite my colleague, Evelien, click invite. And now she will receive an email inviting her to make an account. She will need to put in her personal details, but then she will automatically be coupled to the same lab account and I can collaborate with her on schemes. So let's click next. All set. So the account was created successfully. Now let's register for some schemes. So I can again go to these to the all schemes page, go to a scheme and indicate here that I would like to register. I can also go to the menu here at the top, but this button will take me to the same place. So there we go. This is the register page. You see that these are already selected. And there's only the Euroflow schemes now and not the EuroMRD schemes. We saw that the Euroclinality scheme is not open yet, but the EuroMRD schemes were. And the reason I don't see them here is that the EuroMRD schemes are for EuroMRD members only. So before you can access these schemes, an admin from ESLHO first has to give you access by adding you to one of the sections or several sections of EuroMRD. So I will do this now and then come back. So now I'm back here into my account and you see that the EuroMRD schemes became available. So I added myself to all three sections of EuroMRD, ALL, NHL, and Philadelphia, and I can join all of the schemes. So now I can select exactly the schemes that I would like to join. So say I would like to see the pilot scheme, both rounds. You see them appear here. And for EuroMRD, I would like to join the ALL schemes, and also this one, the NGS scheme. So you also see these schemes added here, and also automatically on top of this is your MRD annual basic fee that every lab, every your MRD lab pays once per year. So now I can finish registration. So here are the lab details that I filled in earlier. The shipping address is already filled in. So if I want, I can add a new one, use a different one. Same for the billing address. This one I already filled in. If I want, I can change it. If you would like to have different shipping or billing addresses for different schemes, you need to register in more than one. So you register once with one billing address and shipping address, and then you register another time each time for different addresses that you need. Here you can fill in a PO number. This is relevant for quite some institutes. If you have a document, you can attach it here, and you can add some notes. Then here under contacts, I can again invite new colleagues to the lab account, and they will automatically be added to these schemes. I've invited already before my colleague Evelien, and only if she already created an account, I can add her here. So I just did this. So now I can select her, invite her, and this means that both of us will have access to these schemes. If you don't do it, she will not be able to access these schemes, download instructions, submit data, etc. So now we will collaborate on this scheme. There can be a main contact, which will be ESLHO's first point of contact. For reports, you can add additional info on the certificate. And I would like to show you one more thing here that is at this moment only relevant for EuroFlow LST. So I will go one step back, edit the schemes that I selected, and I will also add the LST round. You can already see here, additional reports for this round can be added on the next page. So this scheme allows participants to ask for more than one report. And for the LST scheme, that means that here you can add these extra reports, and they will be added here. It means you can send in the same results form several times. So let's do that. And finally, agree with the general terms and conditions. One more thing is that if to get the PO number from your institute, you need a quote, you can download it here during registration. So you click this button and you will get a PDF listing these items, and some institutes need this to raise a PO within their institute. So you can do that during registration. You can also register afterwards, download the quote, and send us your PO. So this is up to you. So I confirm registration, and it was successful. Here is an overview of the schemes. Also, a PDF with the details are sent to all of the contacts of the scheme, so you will get this by email. And finally, here you can still download the quote if you need, or just download the order summary that is also sent by email. Then the portal takes me to the dashboard. So you can see this here, the dashboard. The dashboard is where all your active schemes are shown. So you see I registered for the LST scheme, PyDot, and also the ALL schemes. So this only has one because it's only one round per year. If there's any to-dos, so any actions you need to take, they will be shown here. Right now, there's nothing to do yet because we're at the start of these rounds. If you want to see the details of the round, you can go to View Round here. And it will take you to the task overview. So here you see all the tasks that you will have this round. So it includes the registration, whether you have to pay your invoice still or not, download the instructions when they become available, submit results, And this is the reports and the appeals phase. These individual items you can also access via the menu here. Also, if you wish to still add contacts, you can do it here, or if you wish to remove them, this is also possible. So instructions will become available later. The results form will open. And some more information. And finally, about the EQA meeting that we have for all of the schemes, there will also be information. Usually this will become available later on in the year. You can also always go back to the general information about the scheme. Then I would like to shortly mention this menu. So you can always go here to your account settings. These are your personal details that you can update. You can update your password, or if you used single sign-on, you can always add a password. So you can also use a password to log in, change your areas of interest, and delete your account if you like to. Here you can find your archive branch. So this is something for the future. Here you can change your lab settings. So note that these lab settings are the same for all colleagues from your lab account. So everyone shares these same details. You can update them. You can view or edit your shipping and billing addresses. And here you see that my lab was added to the EuroMRD network. And finally, there's the lab members that are registered in this lab account. So at this moment, this is 2 persons. Then a bit more about this more menu. You can find here the help center, where you can find information on different steps you will take in the EQA portal. So this is all written. At this moment, there's one video tutorial, which is this one. In the future, we will probably have some more. And you can always contact us via that button. So this is the help center. We have some news items. Here's some information about ESLHO and the networks, as well as the team organizing the EQA schemes from the side of ESLHO. Here we list all the expert labs that we collaborate with to organize the schemes. And you can also find in which schemes they join and what their tasks are. If you have any complaints, please let us know, because we're always trying to improve the website or the EQA schemes. So you can submit them here, either anonymously, so you just write your complaint. You can add attachments if you like. If you add your name and email address, we will update you about the complaint and ask you for more information if we need it. So you can submit it via this form. And finally, our contact information you can find here.